Yeah. Harumph. Hello. This is SaharaDrac, casting a game between myself and Z's Menace, playing Zerg on Akalon Wastes. How's it going, everybody? How are you? Here's the first bad sign of a sign of a bad game. You see, he says GLHF. You just don't notice it. You're talking to somebody, or you're thinking about something, and you don't say it back. That's asking for it. That's a curse right there. You're probably going to lose because you're a big jerk. You're a bad-mannered, big old jerk. So that's my first bad sign in this game. But the reason I wanted to cast this game actually is because I feel like you ever have those games where you feel like you played better than your opponent and the results were there. You killed a lot more of his stuff and you were just you really felt like you were doing well. And then something happens and you're just completely have this feeling of helplessness after you lose to something, and you're just like, I really don't know what else I could have done there. Like, usually you can watch a replay and be like, oh, here's my problem. So that's what I'm doing. I'm watching the replay. We'll see what happened. Sorry for the spoilers. I do lose this game, but it's a very interesting one. So I'm going to speed it up just a bit. I really was at a loss after this game. I didn't know what else I should be doing. I'm in the upper platinum league these days, top 5-ish, depending on how I'm doing that day. Getting matched against diamonds pretty frequently, but haven't got promoted yet. So, right around there. For those of you who have been watching the stream, I've been having a good time. I talked about inseminating my lawn with duck semen, which is actually the #1 holistic way to grow beautiful, luscious Kentucky bluegrass. So, if you ever want to do it, just go jerk off a mallard onto your lawn, or where you want your lawn to be, rather. Yeah, I'm opening, pretty standard TvZ opening. Making my workers. I got 2 Marines and threw a reactor down on the racks, and then started my command center, and then starting a factory. So I'm going to do pump some Marines and then make some Hellions and go harass and go into mech from there. And I'm really trying to make mech work in TvZ, and it's definitely a struggle. I'm drinking delicious coffee out of a mug that says Wyoming and has my dad's name on it. Just so you get a little picture there of how cool I am. Yeah, just doing the Marine thing, doing this. He is, zerging. They don't really do anything for the first, 10 minutes. They just kind of make drones and, inject larvae. That's the race I want to play. I want to play the race that doesn't do things. Not that I'm biased or anything. But apparently that's okay. Apparently that's just what they're supposed to do. So, alright, it works for them. It might be food blocked. No, I'm not food blocked. I was waiting on 200 minerals. So there you go. I'm going to start the Hellions up. And throw down a tech lab on this barracks. I don't really know why. I just kind of well, I'll probably use a tech lab at some point, and then I make Marines out of here, although I think I forget to do that for a while. But, trying to stay on my energy, but obviously there's a double mule there, so it's not working. And I forget to make an SCV here. That's bad. I have these 2 beautiful, luscious command centers, and I'm just not using them to make... Oh my god, how long does it take me to make workers? There we go. Okay, I made 4. Anyways, there's the armory going down. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, no wonder you lost. You fucking suck. You don't even make fucking workers. You're a turd. I was getting harassed over here. I was microing, actually. I mean, it was just a couple Zerglings, but that's probably why I wasn't. But as you'll see here in a moment, that momentary lapse does not equate to the damage I'm about to deal. I take my 4 Hellions, and, I actually should have got those drones, but I really want to kill the Zerglings. That way I can kind of have free reign, which is, exactly what I do. So I'm going to come in here and accidentally shoot the queen once. So there's 1, 2 drones down. Actually, let me see. Control R? Yeah, okay, I haven't killed any yet. Oh, there's 12. 12 workers killed, 13 workers killed, 14 workers killed, 16 workers killed, 17 workers killed. I'm going to come down here. And, yeah, gonna run around here, gonna just... I go back to my base and macro for a second. And then I lose these. But that's a pretty good start. 17 workers killed. And a bunch of Zerglings. So he makes a bunch of Zerglings. This part gets... I make a mistake here. Of course he's going to counterattack here. I'm not sure what I'm thinking. So I decided to go ahead and lay down my expansion. Even though I could have easily just turtled up for a little while, taking care of those Zerglings. I do lose these Marines. I managed to pull my stuff back. He's not going to come. I bury these Widow Mines. Bury these Middle Mines, so it should be okay. I'm going to lose these. Yeah, that sucks. But lift the command center here. And then, you know. So this obviously isn't going to win the game for him or anything. I did lose a bunch of Marines there, but I didn't really lose any workers. And I have tanks up. So I'm just going to, you know, situate myself a little bit and then come back out and set that expansion down. In the meantime, I'm continuing to make Widow Mines because, well, I have two factories here. One has a reactor, and you will soon see what I hate most in TvZ, is because I have a deep-seated fear of Mutalisks. So I'm making a lot of Widow Mines. He is just droning like a madman. You see he has 41 drones. That's after I killed 17. I feel like, you know, it's at this point where I start feeling helpless looking at this replay. It's like, well, if I can kill 7... I can't go attack him and kill him. If I go, he'll just make Zerglings. So I can't do that. I could go try and kill his drones again, but I already killed 17. How do I stop him? You know, what do I do at this point? And I'm not asking, like, theoretically, like, there's no thing I can do, because I'm not one of those... I may rage. I have bad manner like fuck at the end of this game, but I don't think it's an imbalanced thing. I mean, Mutalisks might be a problem, and I'm sure if they are, they'll be fixed, but I think you can work around it. What I'm doing here is asking what I'm supposed to be doing from the people watching. I throw down 2 more factories. I'm getting really high on my minerals, as is he. I'm trying my best to... I'm so bad at making SCVs. I don't understand why I do that. There we go. So yeah, Widow Mines, I put 2 back here, I think. Yeah, I burrow a couple back here. Getting 2 factories, getting tanks, getting Marines. I'm making reactored Hellbats out of here for Zerglings. And then I'm going to clear these rocks out, So yeah, pretty good start there with the, but he's just making so many drones. I guess I should have just made more. Maybe got a starport and did a Hellbat drop or something. Made more Hellions and went back and killed more drones. I don't know. I'm building my 3rd command center. And actually have the add-ons going down these buildings now. I'm getting double armory upgrades. Yeah, he's just droning so hard. It's crazy. I think he's finally done droning. Yeah, he's at 71 drones. He's just, you know, I shoot that dude. I shot that dude in his slimy face. But yeah, you know, moving my mines around. He's clearing this out now so he can take his 4th, actually. He took this 3rd really early, which, of course, was a big part of him getting his drones built back up so quickly. But he's got a Baneling Nest and a Spire, and he's researching Flyer Carapace. I got 2 Widow Mines here, 2 Widow Mines here, and 2 Widow Mines here. That should be pretty good. I know it's not completely foolproof against mutants, but should definitely deflect them at this point in the mid-game. You can see he's a little bit ahead of me in food, not much. Yeah, I am getting the Blue Flame Hellion upgrade, tanks and Hellions, and upgrading and trying to take my 3rd here. Oh, did you see that Zergling go flying? Hold on. Oh, I want to watch that again. Well, it sure is nice being a Zergling. I hope my social security check comes. Oh, where does the body go? Oh well. So yeah, that crap. He's upgrading his flyer stuff because and his ground. There's and these they have this regeneration thing now, which I think is really problematic. I think they probably are okay with that, but the move speed is just so hard to deal with. And you could see that I'm going through the puberties. He's sitting on 3,000 minerals. You know, I'm getting Hellbats, I'm getting Thors, because I know mutas are coming. This patch part of this Sworn, mutas are always coming. It doesn't matter who you're playing. They're going to make mutas, because why wouldn't you? There's absolutely no reason not to. I don't know how these lings got in here. I don't care. Whatever. Bunch of Ling, Bladeling. Yeah, I'm gonna move out. And, you know, I've got 1/1 mech, 2 Thors, some tanks, 9 tanks, 11 Marines, 15 Hellions with the Blue Flame upgrade at 1/1, and some Marines. He's got 19 Mutalisks, 23 Banelings, and 40 Zerglings. So, pretty evenly matched force, actually. I would have been way behind if I hadn't killed all those drones. But, I go here. I see him here. I scanned that. So you can see I see them now, and you know, siege up way late there, but he didn't engage, so I caught a lucky break on that engagement. He's gonna counter with the mutas now, or actually it looks like he's gonna fly him in. I have 2 Thors. Take those out. You know, the splash doesn't seem to be as effective anymore. There's another late siege by me. I pull my Hellions back. I don't want them blowing up. He runs his crap into the tanks, and I'm going to run in with these 16 Hellions. I'm going to leave this stuff here, actually, and yeah, I don't have anything to hit these mutas with. I have a couple Thors. There's my Widow Mines. I hit with both Widow Mines. Doesn't really fucking matter. Yeah, and I'm kind of running around, hoping he'll be afraid enough of my Thor. There's the Widow Mine burrowing, and I'm going to go ahead and decide to just try and do some damage with these Hellions. And if those guys get blown up, the mutas barely take out the Thor. If I brought some SCDs to repair those Thors, would have stayed alive. But you can see here, I kill every drone in this base. And yeah, his 3 mutas are just being really obnoxious and killing my tanks. I'm not a great player. I'm not even a good player. So I kind of get maxed out on my micro, and I start really getting sloppy. But you can see I did a bunch of damage there. I have now killed 38 workers. And I'd have to run this army away from these 2 Mutalisks. Here I was macroing, as you can see, but I was macroing a bunch of stuff that doesn't hit air because I think the Widow Mines in my base are going to be sufficient. I took my 4th. I have a Thor and some Marines. And yeah, he's going to try and snipe these tanks. I just have terrible control here. I try to remember to hotkey my army to different units, but there I was not doing it. I think that was a big... I'm 52 food ahead. I've killed 38 workers, like I said before. I'm actually ahead in the worker count now because of that. And, you know, I'm macroing up. And I have 2-2 on the mech now. And continue to make tanks and stuff. However, he has, you know, 7 Mutalisks. So he's not out. I could have... This part really was frustrating. I could have sworn that I took my morning after pill, but then I just had a black baby. So, no, I could have sworn I put turrets at this base, and I guess I didn't. I thought before I made those refineries that I put turrets around here, and I looked over, and I obviously had not. I'm kind of grasping at straws at this point for what to do about Mutalisks. So I'm making these 3 starports. I'm going to make Vikings. Maybe I could throw down, maybe I should have thrown down a bunch of Raxes and just made a ton of Marines. I don't know. He's got 15 mutas. I've got, you know, a lot more than that, but you know, he's coming now. And here's the part where I thought I had turrets and I didn't. kind of annoying. Obviously, there's only like 5, 6 workers here, so it's not the end of the world, but trying to expand the best as I can. I have a ton of Hellions. I should have just ran these Hellions and killed these workers again while he see, this is the thing about watching your guys. You see that. You can see me, I'm just scrambling. Like, why not? Why wouldn't I just counterattack here? What does he have? What do you... I would have been fine. Especially with all those Hellions. But instead, I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Maybe if I move my ground-to-ground units over here, he'll get scared. Oh, the Thor. I can make a turret. I have 3 Vikings, you know. And of course, he's going to fly around. I have the Widow Mines are still here, so there's a little insurance there. But his mutas aren't super packed tightly. Kind of punishes good players who pack their Mutalisks really tightly there with Widow Mines, but maybe that'll change. Maybe that will no longer be the most ideal. See, I'm trying to do stuff here, and look at this is just terrible by me. I'm moving my whole army around instead of attacking him. And of course, what is he going to do? He's going to make fucking goddamn ultras. But in my TvZ, I've noticed turrets aren't really doing it anymore against mutas. They just kind of... It's kind of like they're throwing cupcakes filled with whipped cream in them. Turrets just really don't seem to be driving off the mutas the way they did in Wings of Liberty, but I could be mistaken about that. It's quite disheartening. I forgot my upgrades at this point because I'm panicking so much over these mutas. And that muta harass totally bought him this game. Like, that muta harass gave him time to do exactly this. And, I got wizard fire on my claws. I'm a big old black guy. Yeah, I mean, what am I going to do at this point? That's a scary-ass army, and I have no idea it even exists now. Now I do. Obviously, this is not going well for me. I have a bunch of Vikings. Yeah. Oh, I should have landed these Vikings here and recreated the intro to Heart of the Swarm. And then they just swatted them aside. That would have been a cool little roleplay. And here's where I start the bad manner. I just don't understand what I'm supposed to do about that muta speed. So that's what I'm asking you, gentle viewers. What am I supposed to do about that muta speed? Other than control my army better. I get that. I totally get that. But what else am I supposed to do? Do I need more Widow Mines? Would the turrets have done the trick? Can I just not go pure mech? Should I make a few Raxes and just go make a bunch of Marines too? Is that a good use of my 200 food? What do I do here? I was so far ahead. I had won that engagement and killed so many goddamn workers. Whoa, look at this dude's claw. It's flying off. That's awesome. Or, I mean, is the answer, you know, retiring to Florida and drinking Arnold Palmer's and watching 60 Minutes? What do I do? What the fuck do I do? That's all I want to know. Yeah, it's been SaharaDrac. It's been a replay of mine. I'm going to go back and play now, I guess. See how I do. Thanks for watching. I appreciate any help you can give. Don't say stupid shit. Like, don't you do it. Don't you fucking get on my comments and say stupid shit. Because there's good advice and there's stupid shit. Let me give you an example of stupid shit. Macro better. It's like, no shit. I know that. I know I'm bad. But this guy wasn't fucking top-notch either. Give me some real advice. Give me some nitty-gritty details. Help me out. Yeah, check out the stream. I play electronic music and heavy metal, and I make jokes about my penis. So, if that's what you're into, come on by. Alright, see ya.